Hey guys, welcome to On My Shelf. Today I'm talking about a middle grade audiobook that will hook you not only with its interesting science fiction elements, but also with its intriguing mystery. Space Case by Stuart Gibbs is a story about a boy who lives on the moon. It's not all it's cracked up to be, living on the moon, but 12-year-old Dashiell Gibson doesn't have a choice. His parents are scientists, and they work for Moonbase Alpha. Kids aren't allowed to walk on the moon, so they're basically trapped in the moon base with nothing to do. But then the top scientist at Moonbase Alpha, Dr. Holtz, turns up dead, and Dashiell doesn't believe he did what everyone says he did, walk out on the lunar surface without his helmet properly positioned. So Dashiell sets out to prove that Dr. Holtz, who was on the verge of some important scientific discovery, was murdered because someone wanted to keep him quiet. My boys and I listened to this story on our car trips to church, and I cannot tell you how many times they asked for the story at other times in our day, almost to the point of driving me a little crazy, but only because sometimes I had other things to do and I wanted to listen to it too. They couldn't wait to find out how it ended, and neither could I. I know that we don't like having boy books and girl books and compartmentalizing them, but let me just tell you, as a mother of 6 boys, there really is a difference in what boys enjoy reading. Sure, I'm going to introduce them to all the books I loved as a kid because they need to be exposed to those. But we also need books like this one that have everything a boy dreams of in a story: mystery, weird science, kid humor, and, most important of all, an ordinary boy doing extraordinary things. Space Case was read by Gibson Fraser, who was fantastic at keeping a kid's interest with voice inflections and distinctive characters. I hope you've enjoyed this look at an entertaining audiobook that will interest middle grade boys. If you have any audiobooks that you think everybody in the world should listen to, leave them in the comments and I will add them to my list. Visit racheltolson.com for some of my best recommendations for both audiobooks and films. For more On My Shelf, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.